This episode brought to you by Memories, not great ones. Hey everybody, we are watching the Star Wars Holiday Special again, and you are listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Finley.
And I'm Carrie Finley.
Okay, now Carrie's going to have to tell you all about Christmas because I'm going to go change into my better shirt. Go, talk.
Well, guys, I don't do this for a reason. I'm not very talkative. Not very talkative during the movie. I have actually never seen this movie, so I have no idea what I'm in for. I've heard it's interesting. I've heard, oh, just wait. Didn't even know this existed until I want to say maybe earlier this year. Yeah. So, that wasn't very much time, I guess, eh? Let's see. Right now, the Hulk is on my screen, like Lou Ferrigno, old school Hulk. Not Mark Ruffalo. Apparently it's not going to be on the TV tonight, so, you know, there's that. And here comes Joe. I can hear him. And apparently he doesn't have his Life Day shirt.
I can't find it. It's not in the drawer.
All right, well.
Probably left it at my girlfriend's house. Wah, wah. Oh, hi.
You're probably going to want to cut a lot of that.
Okay. That'll be fine. I'm doing fine. Everybody feels fine. Frantically, like, digging through.
Yeah, he was literally stripping as he was walking down the hall.
Yeah. Everything. I didn't need my Life Day pants. All right. We have done this episode before.
I was already telling them.
Or this movie. And Carrie's never seen it, and we've been rewatching Star Wars lately. And I thought running was a terrible idea.
Can I ask one quick thing?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're recording this time?
Yes. People who don't know, I'm
an asshole.
Yeah. No, we were recording Home Alone 2 last week, and at the beginning I let our son do some recording stuff, so I had to turn on, then turned off, then turned on, then turned off, and it wasn't on, and we didn't record the actual commentary of Home Alone 2, which is why we're doing all this stuff. But yeah, just because we were watching the Star Wars movies, and I know she's never seen this before, I thought it would be fun to share a reaction of this.
Yeah, I was explaining how I didn't even know this existed till probably earlier this year.
Yeah, so
yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Only one way to start the fun, though, and that is to press play. Okay, so this YouTube version actually contains like the Hulk won't be seen and all that stuff. Got Han and Chewie right off the bat. So this thing actually was written by famed variety show writer Bruce Vilanch, who wrote like all the Oscars and stuff like that for Billy Crystal and all that, and he was like the center square, or no, not the center square, but he was one of the Hollywood squares guys. He was the one that was underneath Whoopi. He looks kind of like a weird little Wookiee, which is you're going to see a lot of them in this one. Well, I was going to actually tell you guys to like buy the Life Day shirts, but I'll put it. I'll put one up so you can see it, and it's on our TeePublic.
I'm wearing mine.
Yes. Well, you're not wearing our Life Day shirt.
Life Day shirt. It says Chewie is my co-pilot. Sorry,
That's
I don't
right.
know how the camera works.
No, that's okay. You figured it out. You're doing good. That's just for the people who are actually watching the visual version of this. Oh,
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
so
Star Wars!
the simplest explanation of this holiday special. Okay, let's go through who's in this before I even explain it. So look at Mark Hamill. Like, you've never seen Mark Hamill look like that before. He's wearing so much goddamn makeup. These guys, very against their will, seem to do this movie, except she seemed to be into it because she's high as fuck in this movie.
I was going to say, wasn't she big into the drugs at this point? in her
Big
life?
into the drugs.
Yeah.
I'm going to move you towards me, please, because you're half off the camera. There we go. Excellent. R2-D2 as R2-D2. I do love that. I feel bad, though, because, like, I think they also don't give Anthony Daniels... they don't give Anthony Daniels proper voice credit in this because they say C-3PO, but they, like everybody else. Oh, so these are the other Wookiees. That's Chewbacca's son, Lumpy. That is the one. Actually, it's that exact image that's on my on the Happy Life Day T-shirt. Bea Arthur.
Bea Arthur's in this?
Yeah. Oh, there's more. Art Carney. And there's actually a huge explanation about when Art Carney comes up. So like this is like a legit like variety show. The funny part about it is basically our dear friend George Lucas didn't really have a lot to do with this. He was very hands-on with everything, but he was kind of hands-off with this because he was too busy with other things and left it with other people. He hated it so much that he bought up every copy of it he could find and eventually got it completely removed from canon and all that. And it's been really fun. Oh, I thought it was about to go to commercial again. So we have animated exteriors.
Say that looked like a cartoon.
It is. They didn't build like a proper version of this, but then we go to live action inside. I like that they have a proper carpeted house and like oven and the whole deal, right?
Wow.
Carving an X. This is something, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, people who are getting just the audio version of this make me seem like a hot husband. Wow. Oh. Yeah, these things are next level. But yeah, so Chewbacca has basically abandoned his whole family to go and travel the galaxy with Han Solo. And this
including his son, so he's a bad father.
Yeah, his wife, father, and son all live in this house. I assume the dad lives there now to help raise the kid because he won't.
That good male role model.
Yeah, somebody's got to be, right? There was very legitimately, George Lucas said he wanted this entire show to just be the Wookiees talking to each other like this. You notice there's no subtitles or anything.
Yep.
And that's not an accident. This was on purpose. This is what he wanted. He wanted almost the entire thing to be these guys just growling at each other and people like with no context whatsoever. You're just supposed to guess what's going on.
Is that potato chips?
No, those are Wookiee cookies.
Oh, Wookiee cookies. So shortbread?
Yeah, probably. It's lembas bread. Oh.
Poor Lumpy.
At least Lumpy looks like reasonable.
Lumpy from Scrooged.
Yes.
Sorry. Bill Murray.
But yes. Somebody's had half of a snifter of whiskey and she's done.
I'm not done.
You're done. Your career's done.
At least for this year it is.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean.
I was messaged from my boss today to be told that I don't need to go back until the new year, given everything going on with COVID in Ontario.
Yeah, we did it. I still got to go back to work like a bloody sucker.
Well, somebody's got to make the bacon.
Is
that cartoon again?
Yeah. Basically, instead of doing like really nice matte paintings and stuff like that, like you'd see in a film, they didn't have time and they got like a bloody animator. Now, this is the first time you ever see Kashyyyk in Star Wars context. And
what is Kashyyyk? Sorry.
okay, we literally just went over this. We watched episode 3 today, and they were on Kashyyyk. It's the Wookiee homeworld.
Right.
And like just the straight like this looks like it's
Dirty Dancing.
I don't know. Well, I think he's just.
I just see him walking along, and I was waiting for him to like do the step back and the step forward and the step back.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I like that he's carving an X-wing, though. They must have tons of experience with X-wings going on.
Yep.
That face on him is not pleasant.
No, it's really not.
And I feel bad that like when Wookiees go gray, apparently, like that's not wonderful. I just love like whose idea of set design. This is how you know, like, and most of the people, this is true. You'll like, I'm not going to go through all the trivia stuff that we went through the first time, but most of the people who did watch or did this special had never seen Star Wars. This took place between the first one and the second one, so between like episodes 4 and 5. So they haven't. Yeah, they like literally didn't know what any of this was, and none of it was being. And none of it was being properly approved by anybody like directly related to Star Wars.
Great idea.
Which?
Just
not
having people not know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's as fun as you can get. And the network wanted the whole variety show vibe, right? But I look at
green carpet gives the variety show vibe.
Oh, Jesus. It instantly makes me think of Brady Bunch. Like everything in this does. Is like those old like 70s credenzas and
Lumpy makes me think of the Addams Family. I don't know why.
Is he got here giving you a Cousin It vibe with the long hair?
Probably.
Okay. Like to me, he's like him and Mala, which is the mom there. Like they don't look terrible. Like they look funny, but they don't look terrible. Like it's Itchy who's the one who looks friggin' horrible. Now, just like Chewie is the short name, they all have like longer names. Like Itchy is Itachuk, and Lumpy is like Kuala Lumpur. Like it's not Kuala Lumpur, but it's a longer name. And Mala has like Malawachuk or something. I just don't have it here. So this is like now we're getting into weird like Cirque du Soleil nonsense. This is their hologram table for entertaining themselves, and I can't even explain like. I don't think there's such thing as a Star Wars holiday special apologist. We just love it. You just watch it and you're just like, what? But every time I see it, I'm just like, what am I staring at? And I remember when Todd watched this, he just he was losing his bloody mind.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. Like I can't even follow the story right now. Is there a story? Ish.
So far, we know that they missed Chewie. That's it. And then it was like
really?
Bored kid.
All of this is to let us know that they missed Chewie?
So far. Yeah. No, I think like it was this and then he's, oh my God. I think he just like discovered himself sexually with that look. He was just like, whoa. Mind you, that's what Cirque du Soleil did we saw Zumanity though, and that one's kind of on purpose though. You see like full on
nudity.
Yeah. Well, we thought we saw like full on vaginas until we got a closer look at the photo.
That's true.
I thought there was just like a full on naked girl and it was just a really good bodysuit.
But it was a fantastic show.
It was a very good show. I highly recommend it.
It's one of my favorites of the Cirque du Soleil shows that I've ever seen. It
was very small, intimate theater too. And then you get like naked girls swimming around in like a giant glass. They knew how to treat me right.
So did I that week.
Hello. It's true. We went out for steak. High five.
Gordon Ramsay's steak, to be exact.
Hells yeah.
All right, so now...
What? Yeah, you hit the table like a monster.
No, everything just changed.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you. Carrie ruined everything. It's fine.
I did.
Oh.
Did I maybe do this?
Yeah, I don't know what you maybe did.
I don't know what I did.
It doesn't matter. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
That's all that matters. I still can't even. I don't even know who this is. I don't remember. See, look at
what is that look?
That is like.
that's the. I'm gonna eat them.
If you're lucky.
Like holy crap.
Mm-hmm. The only thing this was missing was a live studio audience.
Yeah, because nobody would know what the hell's going on.
I know, that'd be amazing.
Can you imagine the panning of the audience, the video of that, and just everybody going like...
Do not care for the voice they gave him. Oh my god. It literally sounds like if you were like it was a really sick pig and you were trying to get its rectal temperature.
Oh.
So, but it painted a picture, didn't it?
So I'm guessing
Yeah.
that Carrie Fisher was not the only high person in doing this.
Oh, she was the highest person.
But not the only high
I don't know.
person.
They were all required to do this for some reason. And they all participate in limited amounts. I think it was basically, you have to do this. They're like, there's no way I'm setting foot on that set. And they're like, well, we'll figure something out. All right, so we're going to talk to somebody. Oh, no starships. This is like when I'm tracking your phone. And it's like, oh, she's not coming home. Oh, wow, this is a YouTube version, by the way. I will post the YouTube version that we're watching on the site and all that, so you guys can find it and watch along with us. But it's showing like legit like old graphics from the station and stuff like that. It's wonderful. So the first person they check in with is not their son or anything like that. Luke.
It's Luke. And R2.
So there were a lot of rumors about this, and that none of them confirmed. But they said that because this was around the time he had that really bad car accident that messed everything up for him with like Empire Strikes Back.
So that explains all the makeup.
Well, that was the rumor, is that he was wearing such heavy makeup to cover that up. But then they denied that, but then didn't really offer like any explanation. I was almost to the point where they just got somebody who sort of looked like him, and then they just
like he looks like one of those like cheap birthday party knockoffs.
Yeah, he's like the one. He's like one you'd find at like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge if they didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not here. Oh, son of a bitch. Could you just imagine? Like, I wish I could just get 5 minutes with Mark Hamill so I could ask him like what was going on with this, and it's just like,
hey, Mark Hamill, do you want to do the podcast?
Yeah, come on, there we go. My wife asked. She asks nicer than I do. I'm like, come on my podcast. I want to eat you.
And answer our questions, Mark. Come on,
just come and talk to me for 60 hours. That won't set a weird precedent for you coming on garbage podcasts at all.
Let's go, Marky.
Yeah, Marky.
I feel like I can call you Marky.
Yeah. We will be your funky bunch.
I just want to know what.
Well, I just want to know how it was kind of pitched to him, because obviously, again, he's on his own thing. Like, we're going to shoot this thing kind of off to the side, and then we'll all get together for one other little shot here. So I mean, like, his production time was probably limited, but I just want to know like what was pitched to him, what his reaction was when it was like when all this came to be. You know, it's like, okay, so you're talking to Chewie's family. Why would I be talking to Chewie's family? Wait, Chewie has a family? But like, it was so much.
Sorry, just there to interrupt for a second.
When
he was talking to the family at the end there. I felt like I was back in elementary school in the early 80s. Yeah. Watching one of those terrible TV classroom videos.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that fire pit reminds me of the Flintstones.
I legitimately was about to say the exact same words.
So many different shows in this show.
Yes.
There's the Brady Bunch. We get some Addams Family. We get some Flintstones.
Well, again, that's more things that you're just pulling from this. I mean, now I agreed with you with the Flintstones, but I don't even know what that screen is doing. Like, why do they also have two versions of the screen? You know what I mean? Stand by. Man, this is like next level lonely. They're like, is he here yet? Click. No. How about now? No.
Wookiee Planet C?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. All right, so we're going to get into our first like real sketch now.
He has access to Darth Vader?
Yeah, no, that's not Darth Vader. So there's Art Carney. Now, what's really interesting is Art Carney, without his name being in place, he was the original pitch for Lando Calrissian.
Really?
Like they expected this was going to be a huge hit, and that he was going to be Lando. Like he wouldn't be playing Lando. He would just be like, "Hey, we went and saw the guy who also happened to be in this special." Then this went crazy, and then they created Lando Calrissian as like a replacement for him. But also the same thing. There was supposed to be in the first or in the Return of the Jedi. It was supposed to take place on Kashyyyk, not on Endor, or the moon of Endor. Sorry, and it was going to be Wookiees instead of Ewoks. But then again, this left a bad taste in people's mouths, and I think they just scrambled very hard to make people forget.
Well, I like the Ewoks. They're cute and cuddly.
They're pretty cute. They're pretty cute. They're pretty cuddly. They're like large hamsters. Oh, well, they were on him for a while.
They already have a shaggy carpet.
No, I know. Well, he's talking in code right now. He's protecting himself. Uh-oh.
Oh, my
I know,
God.
they really... I can't stop. Okay, yeah, did you get all that really, really
Did you get
subtle code?
Did you get it?
You keep moving off the camera. Come towards... There you go. You have to be like a person. No, the way the video is going to go, we're actually not together. We're in two separate boxes right now, and you just destroyed that. Bitch, you move.
We already established I was kind of a bitch.
No, you're my bitch. And
That's true.
I'm going to come into your box for a minute. Did you get that?
You're such a jerk.
This episode brought to you by Love.
So are you going to put us on separate screens so that when I look this way,
Yeah.
I'm actually looking that way away from you?
No. I know how to make this work, sort of.
And then when I
try and
try and
record
look
it.
away from you, I'm really looking at you.
Mm-hmm. You're looking at my junk.
Sorry.
No, you should be looking like this. You get it. So I'm separating this from our kids' ones. What?
We've lost track of what's happening.
Oh, no, we haven't. Trust
No?
me. We're just as caught up. The Empire's mean to this guy. He's speaking code to
Chewie's family.
The Bakas.
And dude didn't catch on.
Dude didn't catch on. Yeah. Han Solo, somebody who's like wanted throughout the galaxy, and he just said Han Solo out loud. I almost wonder if that's why they made Lando say Han instead of Han. Just so that goes.
Maybe.
So this was not shot for the special. This was actually just like unused footage from the movie. And so like, yeah, like I don't even think like they didn't even get James Earl Jones to like do voiceover or whatever. That was just something that was there. And then
Wow.
just, hey, remember Darth Vader? He's part of Star Wars. Great. Yeah, I thought the last thing you would have asked about was Kashyyyk, though, because we literally just watched, like, not even 3 hours ago we watched.
I know, I'm sorry.
I know.
Sometimes the weird names get mumble-jumbled in my head.
It's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I have a hard time following weird names. I'm sorry.
Your name's Carrie. It's the weirdest name I know.
Carrie, like the movie. No relation.
Yeah. Well, because first names don't do that. Yeah. See, another TV.
Who is that supposed to be?
Who it's supposed to be is not as important as who it is. Our dear friend Harvey from the Mary Tyler Moore show. And this is one of many characters that he plays. And he's just basically, again, he shoots something completely on his own. And
was COVID happening at this time or something?
No,
like, they're all on their own doing some weird random shit that nobody knows and understands what's happening.
Basically, the Wookiees are what's tying the whole thing together. And then and then it's like they're throwing to other things, right? So, but again, this was a bunch of people who wouldn't touch any of this stuff with a 10-foot pole, but they're like, I'll do a couple sketches for you, but yeah. So.
She's like hacking at it, bite-sized morsels. You don't get.
Well, Wookiee bites.
Yeah, but still.
No, but not still. It's fine. So yeah, this is just letting. I always keep wanting to say Harvey Korman, and it's not Harvey Korman, obviously, and it's not Harvey Keitel either.
No, it's neither of those hybrid.
Otherwise we would have seen his penis by now.
Ugh.
Harvey Keitel likes to show off his wiener. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, it's just like the amount of freedom that they gave him. They're like, don't worry about this being Star Wars. Like, you're going to say a couple of Star Warsy words, and the rest of the time you're just going to go to town. Yes.
I caught Bantha.
You got Bantha. Good job.
And I know Bantha is the animal that Luke gets hidden inside to keep warm.
You're wrong, but thank you. That was a tauntaun.
Oh, it's a tauntaun.
You fool.
Bantha is the ones that they ride, the little guys. No, I probably should stop talking.
You're at least on the right planet. Banthas are the large, hairy, like kind of like woolly mammoth-y kind of guys.
That's what I was picturing in my head, but yes. I couldn't explain it apparently. Maybe I should stop drinking.
The sand people. Well, you didn't. People. Yeah, it's the sand people ride those.
I haven't drank that much.
It's not that much. That's actually my urine.
It is not. It's some whiskey.
Yeah, it's pisky. I did it.
Ooh, I should be taking notes. I like to cook.
Yes. So you're gonna make
Bantha.
I can get you some Bantha from the St. Lawrence Market in Toronto. This whip.
Oh my god.
I know. I like the giant utensils that they found for him. It's just basically like big salad forks, like wooden salad forks and that stuff.
Oh my god. All of a sudden it's just got a random new arm.
God, I wish I had a third arm for beating. What?
I'm sure you do.
I'm after I said that, I'm kind of almost positive I said that in the previous version of this.
Probably.
I apologize. Yeah. And I think I'm starting to grow it. There's a big lump here. I'm not going to see the doctor because I don't want him to get rid of it.
Oh my god.
Fourth arm.
Fourth hand.
Ooh, that one's for you, baby.
You've already got enough. You got 2 hands.
Yeah.
Is that a wash tub?
It is a wash tub. You are 100% right. You get what you can afford.
Apparently the budget was not large for this.
It was not. No, it was not large. Well, you think like even the first... I don't understand how they couldn't have put like everything behind this given the fact that like Star Wars was so huge. It was the highest grossing movie in the world at the time.
I think it was a little bit of time management too, maybe.
I feel like it was still #1 in the theaters. So here's some more just random footage. And then this shot is for the special. But like all this is just like, we just stole that directly from.
Well, use what you got.
I guess, right? Pew 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 pew.
I like pew 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 pew.
I know, it's so good.
I love it when our kids say it.
It's the best. Man, I just love the idea of Harrison Ford having to act serious in this. You're in danger right now. Don't worry about this being a CBS show that Bea Arthur's about to be on.
I loved Bea Arthur.
I know. Yeah, Carrie got like really back into I was gonna say Gilmore Girls. Golden Girls in a big way.
I watched the entire season or series in about a month and a half.
Yeah, she burned through it, and
I might do it again soon, seeing as I'm off.
Yeah. No, we're gonna put you to real use.
He needs to get that underbite looked at.
Yeah.
I went to the orthodontist today with the older child.
Yes. Ooh, I like this guy. Oh, this is like mandatory TV. Oh, martial law. It's gonna be fine. Although we're still waiting for potential martial law in the U.S. right now. So, I mean,
True.
hopefully that hasn't happened by the time this episode came out. Hopefully that's not his Christmas gift to you. That's me. Hey, you go hide. I also just like the idea of knocking on a door in Star Wars. Like, there's just certain... It's like the way people complain in episode 2 that there's a canoe. It's like, no, there's not a canoe in Star Wars. There's also not knocking on doors. Oh, phew.
Who is it?
I didn't catch what his actual name was, but it's Orlando.
I thought he was bringing a carpet.
Yeah. Well, no, the carpet was...
I know it was code. Just saying.
Those are his favorite Wookiees? What about poor Chewie?
Because they have long, hairy faces.
I know. I feel bad. Like, Art Carney was like a big deal once upon a time. And then I just picture him like, well, I haven't gotten much in the way of like, you know, much in the way of big jobs since the Honeymooners. Maybe this Star Wars thing will be my...
Yeah, it's kind of like jumping on the bandwagon because it's so big and stuff, and
he just
then
kissed
you end up on this.
He just kissed an underage Wookiee on the face.
Well, you know, it was the 70s.
Yeah, I feel like she and him are having an affair. Like Chewie's gone so long, and he is just...
Lumpy is really his son.
Could be.
Just took after his mother's looks.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, we're gonna get that carpet installed, that hairy carpet installed for you, but first I'm gonna lay some pipe for you.
I was asking for that. I gotta be careful scratching my eye here.
Yeah.
I accidentally got jalapeno in my eye earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Wasn't great.
Lessons were learned. Again, so you look at just the basics of these
rooms.
rooms.
Of the glitter bombs?
Oh God, yeah. We literally, before we watched this, we were watching one of those YouTube videos about that guy who puts glitter bombs in the stolen, like the packages that people steal and stuff like that.
He's kind of my hero, by the way.
Yeah.
I absolutely love him.
It looks like pieces to like a Commodore 64. Oh, I know what you like. He's got I like his little seat there. There's so... Oh, God. I like how he's just using random... Like, I'm going to insert this proton pack here. Like, just using whatever jargon that might sound like it's from space. Just, proton with the ions and the neutrons.
They didn't really know what they were recording, so...
No.
I guess it works.
And this is some Ready Player One shit.
Was he making him into a cone head?
No, he's setting him up in the Oasis. Now, this is what gets fucking weird.
See? Drugs. There were so many drugs
involved. Oh, there was a lot of cocaine involved in making this. But so we're going to get into something. So let's keep in mind this is Grandpa in the living room with his daughter-in-law nearby. Very nearby.
Oh, is it about to get sexual?
Not on purpose. But yeah. It's basically like a weird sex call between Diane Carroll and him. And there's no chance that he doesn't have a big hard Wookiee penis at the end of this that obviously his daughter can see.
How do you know that Wookiees have penises?
There's no way they don't have big, floppy, hairy dongs. There's no way. What the hell is this? See, I think these are sperm.
It's sperm. It's the only way to explain it.
Yes. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Weird bukkake. Oh. I damaged you. Now, just listening to this, I'm going to give you just a little bit of this.
Eyes only. I exist for you. I am in your mind as you create me. Oh, yes. I can feel my creation.
Yeah, she created a boner and she just felt it.
Are you getting mine?
Like, he is...
Oh my God!
He is down to clown in front of his stepdaughter and potentially grandson.
How is this not flagged by the censorship people?
I don't know. I mean, the weird, like, labyrinth haircut that well, it's not hair, obviously, but, like, that she's rocking in this as well is just problematic. Oh.
Oh my God.
I just want to have you react.
I feel uncomfortable.
I know, and people are watching you watch this right now. Oh, it's turning me on.
Oh my God, she's his fantasy.
Yeah, he's into black chicks.
That's
Which
fine.
Is,
but
no, he's.
how did they not think this would be sexual?
I don't know that they didn't think it would be sexual. I just don't. I don't know. Oh my God. I want to remake this and just go to a wide shot and just like you can't see their penises because of all the fur, and he's just got his hand up in the fur and he's just going like, because again, it might be a really weirdly shaped penis. It might be like a Rubik's Cube for all I know. And you have to solve,
my God.
and you have to solve the reds to are we gonna get a song? This sounds like a Bond film.
It does kind of sound like a Bond film.
Imagine just like naked silhouettes of Wookiees in the background.
Oh, this is very Bond.
Yeah. Although it's just Diane Carroll. I just think that's how she sang.
Oh. It's kind of like a train wreck. You keep going, oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, there's 3 of her now. One for each hole. That'll confuse you as far as Wookiee anatomy goes. I'm sorry for all the dead air. It's just I'm enjoying watch Carrie like melt down slightly to this. She might not speak to me beyond Christmas.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see what you got me. Sorry, that made me sound like such an asshole.
I kind of liked it. It was great.
By the way,
Only
anybody
I
who is watching,
yeah,
you can tell I've been drinking. I'm very red right
now. Oh
now.
my God. You like, but realistically, like, she has not had, you had for, yeah.
That's all I've had.
Yeah. You had a glass of wine hours ago with like a charcuterie board.
Yes, I did have wine for lunch.
Yes.
I am on vacation.
Yes.
And I'm not allowed to leave the country. I am allowed to have wine with lunch.
Yes, that's fine. It looks like her dress isn't even on. It looks like it's just floating in front of her.
I was starting to strip earlier, and I was going to get really uncomfortable.
I would have been comfortable. She looks nice.
But I just...
Yeah. You don't watch any other naked girl videos with me.
But it's in place of the Hulk. Like,
yeah.
People were tuning in expecting to see the Hulk, and they get Diane Carroll stripping.
It's in place of the Hulk. There's the title for this episode.
Oh, wow.
She had to sing this multiple times too, because usually when they do this multiple shot thing, it's usually like just 2 camera angles of the same deal, but she's obviously doing 2 totally different things. Except there where they just dissolved from one shot of her to the exact same shot of her. But that's all right. I'm not going to discredit.
How long is this song? It feels like it's been 5 minutes already.
Well, the whole thing is like an hour 30 something. So it's like, this is back in the days because, like nowadays, a 2-hour time slot would it be like maximum an hour 20 minutes worth of content. So this was, I think it comes up as an hour 37. So less commercial time. Ugh, I'm tripping.
Okay, I do have a question to ask on this.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked you if we could watch the whole Star Wars series while I was off.
Yes.
And I asked if we could skip the first 3 because I feel like they're not the greatest.
And I said no.
But you said no and we had to watch them?
Yes.
Are you going to make me watch this again?
No, we're done. No, well, no, this counts as the watch for this.
Okay, so I don't have to watch this as part of the series.
No, stop
again.
leaning it. I've moved the camera so you would be in it, so you'd stop going out of it.
But
And
I
it
don't
made
look at you, but you're behind me.
woman.
Sorry.
So here's C-3PO and then the accountant Leia back there.
Why is she an accountant? all
She's
of a
doing
sudden?
she's doing taxes because she's high and doesn't realize that her planet doesn't exist anymore. You don't have to pay taxes if you don't have a planet.
Oh,
Look at her. Like she couldn't even stand up straight.
she couldn't. She wasn't walking straight or anything. Wow.
That's actually kind of the face you make if I'm like, are you a little buzzed? And you're like, there it is.
There you are.
There it is. And
Just for
then
you.
and then with these things, these are your Leia buns right now.
We're not playing the Leia thing tonight.
No, we're not. Because I'm going full on.
Our dog is named Leia.
Yeah. But I am going full on Jabba the Hutt. Ooh, gotcha, she's. Oh, she's ignoring me. It's fine. She looked
Is
down.
she alone? She's living with her father and her son. What do you mean? Are you alone?
Well, she's trying to work everything out. Sometimes people are alone in their house. Just like I just picture her waking up that morning and going like, what on earth, how on earth am I going to get through this? And then she just opens what you would assume was her sock drawer and it's just filled with white powder and she just buries her face in it. And then 20 seconds later, she pulls it up to a perfectly clean drawer. Like she's staring at nothing.
I loved Carrie Fisher, though.
I do too. Oh, and I miss her greatly. Still. I can't remember.
2016 sucked.
Yeah.
2020 sucks even more. So,
Yeah.
I guess every 4
Every-
years. Leap year?
No.
Leap years? Is it the leap
And
years?
I don't know.
Because 2016 was also Trump.
Yeah. I'm
Sorry,
just
I got
trying to think.
political for a second.
Yeah, we did it. I'm just trying to think though, because I mean, like the ones between weren't better. It's been consistently worse and worse and worse every year. I feel
No,
like 2016 hit.
2016 was an exceptionally bad year for losing celebrities.
Oh yeah, for celebrity deaths, but like for human rights and shit, we were still. It's gotten worse.
That's true.
That's me getting political, and it's not even me taking poor Wookiees into account. Oh Jesus. I see again more credit to. I'm going to give all the credit to myself for my son's awesome Wookiee cake that my wife worked so hard on because I did one thing that looked really good on it.
He did do one thing that looked really good on it, but
Yeah.
I made the hair.
Yeah, so we did the Wookiee cake. I'll see if I can post that up on this video or just on our Instagram or whatever.
We've got pictures of it.
So basically it's the chocolate frosting that's like piped on like hair, and then what we did is we used an edible edible silver spray on caramel, and then used those as the bandolier across his chest. It came out really good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was my favorite cake.
I think it's one of my favorite cakes I've made.
Yeah, and you did a Kylo Ren cake that was really good this past year.
The Kylo Ren one wasn't bad, but the Chewbacca cake was my favorite, and the Unimurmacat was my favorite.
Unimurmacat was fantastic for our daughter. That was a lot of work that I didn't have to do.
Yep. It was a rainbow cake filled with Skittles.
Yeah.
And then on the outside, it was a white cat with mermaid scales and a unicorn horn.
Yep. Was a lot of stuff, and she loved it.
She did.
She loved it. I like just the drawing out. Like, they knew they didn't have enough content. They've been walking around for like a minute without saying anything. One male child. How are they checking? Again, are they putting them all in that machine? So they can, like, it's like, okay, we got to get them a little chubbed so we can see if they're male or not. Uh-oh. I'm the young male. He looks a little drunk, too. He's got kind of a W.C. Fields thing going from back in this day. Just WHIO-TV, Channel 7, Dayton. That's the graphic that came up.
I was trying to think of how to pronounce that. Huio.
Well.
Huio.
Oh my lord. I don't know what that was. These are the weakest. Like, these stormtrooper outfits are like, I don't know. They're very cosplay. They don't have a good feel to me. Although the officer thing, I'm not so mad at.
Yeah, no, the uniforms and stuff look pretty good.
I have said this a few times now. The officer like badge thing.
There's a hidden compartment in this
No.
cabinet.
I'm just picturing him going, "Wow, how convenient." Slide. But
That's
it always
true. It's a stormtrooper.
yeah. But the little patch thing on the officer's chest there, it kind of looks like a blister pack of gum, like different Starburst
Yeah, it
flavors
does.
or something.
Oh, he's gonna be super nice to the kid.
He tried. Oh.
Oh, was he even speaking English?
Yeah, no, he said something about authority. Oh man. He yeah. Wookiees get quite old too. That's something that they don't say. So like he said, he might actually be in his 20s, a little lumpy there. You get a little bit of insight into the whole Wookiee thing when you watch Solo, because you can actually see him with Mala.
Mm.
Every now and again they'll make references to this. I'm going to point out one in a little bit when it comes up, but it's really funny because Jon Favreau very, very funnily made a comment about something that he took from this and put into The Mandalorian while he was talking to George Lucas. And then he's like, well, you know, he's like, that's canon, right? And then like George Lucas is like awkwardly looking at him. He's like, not really.
I'm trying to remember because I think you told me about it when we were watching The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah, you'll see it when we get to it. It's a very small detail that
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's fine. It's where you keep your Jefferson Starship. Oh, he doesn't even know how to work it. You should put him in the thing so he can whack it to Diane Carroll.
He looks like a really bad magician that's trying to get his trick to work.
Yes. Well, this is comedy of the day. It was all physical, so.
Now he's a fucking mime?
Yeah. They all were back then. And they would go as far as to say pantomime. Like, they wouldn't even just say just mime. He's like really in there. Oh my God, Jefferson Starship, ladies and gentlemen. Like, and
is
again,
this more porn?
no, no, it's not. That's how I'm going to trick you next time. I'm going to say we're going to watch the next Star Wars, and it's just going to be straight up Pornhub 3 ways.
No.
Yeah, okay, 4 ways. That's what you're into. Again, like. I picture that this is like video, like some kind of music video footage or something like that somehow they went in. It looks like he's like holding a magic wand, like the toy. So maybe this is porno.
Is that a glowing mic?
I hope is the answer I think we're looking for. But like it's slightly blurry, so it's almost like they wanted like a little bit of deniability for yeah, they wanted a little bit of deniability for this thing. They're just like, no, that wasn't us. That could have been anybody. No, you were introduced as Jefferson Starship. Nah, that was Jeffers on Starships.
Is that shorts and like knee-high boots?
I don't know. Zoom in on his thigh gap. I think you're right. I think it is. That's definitely like a fleshlight that he's singing into.
And that guy's naked. I saw a butt.
You saw some butt? Oh, see this. Oh, this is porno. He's singing into a big pink thing.
You can take me higher than the diamonds in the sky. He's singing about LSD.
Yeah, well, you know, but higher than that. So I think he's into angel dust. Because angels would be higher. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you. Ooh.
It took me a minute.
And I'm still not entirely sure she got it. That's all right. You guys did, and it's all that really matters.
Look, that's underwear. He's wearing underwear.
Nice.
He's not even wearing shorts. This guy's got the decency to wear shorts.
Yeah, well, it's undecided, but he's actually got going on. Oh, he goes up close and you see there's a ball hanging out of one of the
I don't want to see old man balls.
He's not old here.
But they are now.
They are now, but that doesn't count. Like if you saw like a picture of like David Bowie like in Ziggy Stardust era and you saw his penis, it wouldn't be like, oh, I saw an old man's penis. You're like, oh, that's a young man's penis who's now dead. So I can't get that. But you would have been able to before. David would have been all in.
This is very 80s.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like
I know this was made in 78, but like this feels very 80s, like hair rocker.
Yeah. I don't remember what year this is actually made. Was it 78?
78.
Oh, okay. I knew once. Again, like all the research, I threw out all the research for this movie because we've already done that. And I just wanted this to just be a very pure reaction to the...
Well, when we had it paused, waiting for it to start because we thought the kids were up, it said Star Wars Holiday Special, 1978.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only reason why I know.
Okay, well, you did great.
I know some things sometimes.
I'm kind of on board, though, with building, if I came into some real money, instead of going and buying a cottage, I want to build a giant tree house a la the Wookiees, although I wouldn't have green carpeting.
If we came into a lot of money, I would totally be down with it.
I saw a beautiful, actually, they were doing, it was one of those, there's shows that are just about making log cabins, and in the middle, they had a full-on tree that, like, went up, and then there was a spiral staircase that went around the tree going up. Very Lothlorien. I was kind of, like, very on board with it.
That's cool until the tree dies and you have to try and figure out how to fell it.
No, it was already, like, it wasn't like they built this thing around a tree. They cut down a tree. It was already dead. And they took the bark off of it and they treated it and all that, but it still maintained the tree shape that it had.
Okay. I thought you meant like there was an actual tree growing in the middle of the house. I was like, that's not a good idea.
Don't forget to water your house, sweetie.
Pretty much.
I don't know why Aunt Mira is living with us in this scenario. I took little Stevie to the zoo.
Oh my God. I took a little Stevie to the zoo.
I still lose the guy who wrote the theme song for this, Nate Hendel. He does that. I'll see if I can record him doing it and just like put it on the podcast. Because I want it so bad. I just want to play it so bad. He used to do that when we'd broadcast Sex in the City, and then it happened one time. He just said, "I took little Stevie," and he just said it, and we could not stop laughing. He said, "I took little Stevie to the zoo." I'll see if he can send it in time for this.
Super long musical randomness in the middle of this movie.
Yeah, again, this is what the variety show was. They didn't really have a thing. I was kind of hoping that we would have seen the Lego Star Wars holiday special to kind of compare with this, because they discussed Life Day in that one too.
There's still time.
I wanted to kind of have the frame of reference to compare the two when we watched this, but we were getting too close to Christmas and I can't get it all done.
Well, we can just have the frame of reference from the other perspective now. So we've watched this, and then we'll watch. Yeah,
but we won't be talking about that one on the podcast. So.
Well, not on the podcast, but we can talk to each other.
I'm not interested.
I know you don't like it when I talk through a movie, unless I'm doing a podcast with you, and then you get upset with me because I don't talk enough during the movie.
I just don't like when you talk. Is the problem? What? No, we're in separate boxes. You can't do that.
Oh yeah, I can reach through.
She touched my box. There's no way, I'm sorry, but there's no way a stormtrooper is tossing aside even an elderly Wookiee. An elderly Wookiee would, like, he'd do that thing where he'd, like, pound you on the head and you just slowly go into the ground like a nail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since when were stormtroopers badasses?
Well, I mean, that's kind of their whole deal. There, that was the shot.
Yeah, that was the shot that's on your shirt.
Yeah, it is the shot that's on my shirt. Oh, he's looking for either a bribe or a tug job. I couldn't hear.
Oh, taking the son out of the room by Grandpa? Yeah, she's totally going to do a little something.
Yeah.
Oh, the headphones. Oh, my God.
Put on the noise-canceling headphones. Mommy's doing butt stuff. It looks like he's playing a Simon.
Yeah, that did look like Simon. Don't look around, kid. You don't want to see.
Yeah.
They're going upstairs. This is horrible.
Now he's going to be watching. So this is an animated bit.
Because half of this is animated, apparently.
Yeah, no, but this bit is legitimately animated. This is the introduction of Boba Fett.
Really?
This is the first time Boba Fett is ever introduced. They got this out before the the toy came out for Boba Fett. And when the Boba Fett toy came out, Empire Strikes Back hadn't even come out yet. So this is look at this. This is like some of that like experimental, like almost Ralph Bakshi level stuff. Like it's something like The Simpsons would hire this guy to do one of their couch gags just to do something different.
Yeah.
So we've already seen R2-D2 fold in half. The animation style is like next level on this. People who haven't seen it though, there is an old animated series. We talked about this previously on the other one where we talked. I'm sorry to bore you.
I'm sorry, but it is 8:45. It is getting close to my bedtime. Yeah. I get tired.
You're so old.
I am 40.
Yeah.
I'm old.
I'm not 40. I'm still in my 30s.
Asshole.
Yeah. Which means...
For another year?
Yeah. One more year, and then I can start banging ladies in their 20s like I was meant to.
You missed that.
No, I got it. Correct. One more year. Oh, because you were doing that.
Yeah.
You were doing the thing from the last time when you didn't know my age.
It's true. I half the time don't know how old my husband is.
And there is a defense for it, and I'm not going to give it. Did he just land in Jello?
I'm going to give it though.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I was born in January of 80. He was born in December of 81, which makes us a year apart. But because I was born at the beginning of the year and he was born at the end of the year, it actually gives us almost 2 calendar years. So I get confused as to whether he is 1 or 2 years younger than me.
Yes, because right now we're 1 year apart. I am 39. She is 40. Next month she will be 41, and I will be 35.
Fuck you.
Oh, not safe for work. NSFW people. What is it? Why is he sort of upside down?
What happened?
Okay, why is his legs up in the air like that? Where's R2? Probably probing him.
What are we even watching anymore?
There's a happy dinosaur in this version of.
And that's not a pew pew.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was like firing a lightsaber.
Now the dinosaur's just eating the plane?
Yeah.
The spacecraft?
Ooh, we're learning a lot about the Y-Wing in this. Uh-oh, there it is.
There's Boba Fett.
And there's the gun that's in the Mandalorian. That is the Mandalorian's gun.
Wow.
And that's the thing he took from this and put into the thing and then tried to brag. Is that the Great Mythosaur? They didn't get the original voice either. Why does he have a third eye?
I actually noticed that. I was going to ask what's going on with the third eye.
I want very badly for them to recreate this as canon and then get Tamara Morrison to do the voice of this. Oh. Friend.
I had like a hair or something up my nose.
Yeah, everybody has hairs up their nose. Tons.
No, I got like a cat hair or something.
Oh, okay.
My nose keeps getting itchy.
Yeah. Carrie's developed a nice allergy to our cats. And
yeah, I've had cats my entire life, and now when they snuggle with me and I get their fur on my face.
Yeah. Then her face starts to look like she didn't make me a sandwich in time.
Yeah, pretty much. My eyes swell up. You're terrible.
Yeah, well, make me a sandwich.
For the record, he does not beat me like he likes to make people think he does.
I don't even like sandwiches.
That's true. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't like much of anything when it comes to food.
That's not true.
You eat a hamburger with ketchup only.
Yeah, so I don't
Pizza with pepperoni only.
I can eat other meats. Yeah. I don't like pretty much my only no-goes are like mushrooms, anchovies, and pineapple. Pretty much everything else is.
You won't eat peppers. You won't eat
Oh,
onions.
yeah. I've eaten peppers. I don't really care. Onions. Who asked for onions on a pizza? That's dumb.
I do.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
No, I'm sexy.
Although people that order pineapple on pizza is wrong, so
Yeah.
there's that.
I
Sorry
didn't-
for all you pineapple eating pizza people.
Yeah, you're gonna the second string of angry emails I'm gonna get after saying that Princess Leia was hotter than Marion from Raiders of the Lost Ark is gonna be the pineapple on pizza argument.
I love that.
Oh, it was
That
so
was
good.
hilarious.
I promised Todd. Actually, I'm gonna do it for the new year. I promised Todd that I'd make a shirt of that string of complaints. I'll do that. Oh, that's still a good idea.
I wish I was more creative. I'd love to make some t-shirts.
So just you'd love to be creative,
Yes, I would love to be creative. That's essentially it.
friend. He keeps calling him friend. And it's a very weird relationship that he's created with Boba Fett in this as well. Like they're allies and they're like...
Are they speaking French?
Yeah, maybe. I like that he's like even in that the person's hanging upside down, so you know that this is for Han. They're like, Han needs this because he's also hanging upside down.
Is that what's happening? I am so lost.
Yeah. Oh no, he's betraying them. Dun dun. Oh. Does he think this is really going on? Oh, the freeze frame and fade out. I was kind of hoping a Toyota Tercel commercial was gonna come on right there, or like a time to make the donuts.
Just some silly
Just-
game?
Just playing a game. Should have been the Diane Carroll thing. Please don't tell Grandpa that I do this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but
Who else is upside down? Is Han?
that's Luke. Han and Luke are upside down, and C-3PO is constantly scanning his dick. Oh, there we go. So now I think this is actually now finally some originally voiced stuff from James Earl Jones. I was waiting for him to say, I see why they call you Boba Fett. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, I was waiting for that too.
I forgot. Oh, there's a Leaf,
Leaf?
who's a... That's Leaf Garrett. Guys, I'm really funny. Why aren't more of you listening to this podcast?
More people really should listen to this podcast, even though I don't.
I know. But here's the thing. You should... Because then if this became like my job, like I don't want Joe Rogan money because that's not enough. We gotta I want the kind of money that like Carrie could be like a Real Housewife. You can be on one of those.
I don't want to be a real housewife.
And you can come out.
Those wives are bitches.
Because you can come out with you're like, I'm releasing my new album today.
No,
and LaShondre isn't supporting
y'all
me.
Are bitches. Get out of my house.
You invite them all over. Get out of here, Denise Richards.
Pretty much.
That would be amazing. Oh, his eyebrow was over his hair. Did you notice that?
No.
Oh. They gave C-3PO a sexy curvy body. Uh-oh. Son of...
What's with all the
He's not
eyebrows?
his
And he's
right-hand.
backing out of the room?
Yeah, well, see? Out we go. I did like that. That sneaky backup.
So confused.
Boba sure fooled the rest. I do like him for just referring to him by his first name. Oh. What?
Oh, he stunk?
Oh.
Oh, wow.
This is a funny thing. We almost died. God, they can't even make like proper spherical planets. Oh, wonderful. We still haven't even gotten to Bea Arthur yet. That's going to change everything for you, though.
It probably will, because I love Bea Arthur. I think I love Betty White more, though.
Yeah.
I,
Oh, Lordy. Trash this room. It so legitimately looks like it's just like straight out of a 1970s sitcom. There's a bantha, honey. Right in the foreground.
yeah, that's what I was picturing up here.
That's what you're picturing.
I couldn't get it out
Yes.
here.
Yeah. You just first attached it to the wrong movie, then attached it to the wrong species in the right movie.
Yeah.
God. Don't rip off the bantha's head. That looks expensive. That looked like a hot toy.
Hot toys didn't exist yet.
Oh. I don't know. That thing that Lumpy was using to watch porn seems like a pretty hot toy. And then that thing that the Jefferson Starship was singing into.
They look like toys. They're just statues, like our son's statue.
Oh, man. You should see our kids have like dressed up. Reese has like a 2-foot tall stormtrooper, and they've like dressed him up in Reese's clothes and like just like.
I posted a picture of it on Facebook, and
Yeah.
so many people thought it was a real child.
And there's no reason to assume that everybody was like, "Oh, is that Ava? That's our niece."
It was
and
a
it's like,
stormtrooper with googly eyes. Taped on.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Why are they just like this? Looks what?
Oh, now it's just sad because kids hate cleaning up their rooms and to have to
they
do it when
so
somebody
do.
else.
Oh, so they went and trashed his room so that they could take Mummy off to screw her, and then he is cleaning his room?
Oh my god. Like, but are you not kind of a little curious to see a Wookiee take it by 2 or 3 dudes?
No.
Yeah, you gotta be, come on, like, just to see what it's like. Like, I'm not saying, like, watch to the finish, but, like, get, like, you know, get 5 or 6 seconds and go, oh, okay, that's where everything goes, and then shut it off.
No.
I think you are.
No.
I'm gonna monitor your
Is he
your
is he
browser
putting-
history.
is he
What?
putting a blanket over the bantha because he's
Yeah.
sad for its
Yeah.
death?
Yeah, our son does that.
True.
Reese is the most empathetic child in the world, and he gets sad for his animals sometimes, and he puts them on his pillow, and he puts a blanket over them.
Yeah, he does.
Uh-oh, what's he looking at now? I love the way he moves around.
Does he have a secret, like, floor panel that he's looking for?
Yeah. I forgot where I put the floor panel. There we go. What's happening? I can't remember the order that these things go. Okay. Oh. This is... There we go, more Harvey. So now he's a droid in this version, if I'm not mistaken. Like, what is the point of that thing? It looks like a weird ham radio. Just like, how long is he going to stand? Oh, there we go. It's a transmitter. So this is like a YouTube video, essentially, of... Uh-oh. Follow the instructions.
Did he just die a little?
It doesn't even... Yeah.
I think that was him dying a little.
Yeah.
Where did I go wrong in my life? Oh, what the...
He just plays with his ass for a little while. That's a good video for a kid to watch.
And, like, pelvic thrusted forward.
Yeah.
So much porn in this.
Oh. Why? It's a fucking baggie.
It's a Ziploc bag.
Yes. Man, like, the comedy isn't even in, like, him doing physical stuff. It's actual, like, editing of, like, rewinding, and it's, like, creating glitches and...
It's a screwdriver. It's not a sharp edge.
Yeah. Well, it could be. Who knows what it
Well,
Phillips.
you do that, of course.
I do that all the time. Like, has nothing to do with anything. They're like, you're going to do a cooking show for a Wookiee. It's use the word bantha and everybody be fine. Okay. And then this one is like, okay, you're doing a transmitter, and then that's it. You're a droid. Fuck. I don't even remember this one that well from watching it the first time. Or, well, I mean, the most recent time. Carrie, you're more frozen than he was at the beginning of this.
I have no words.
Because one other thing Carrie liked was the Carol Burnett show back in the day. So I think
actually kind of did.
So yeah, because Carrie, not 40, 80.
Not 80.
Yeah. Because sometimes, and you know how I know? Because sometimes she'll watch Carol Burnett things and she's like, oh man, those kids were crazy.
Well, compared to my age now, they were kids.
No, they were never young. He's the most, like, he emotes more than anything, like, character in Star Wars ever. But never in a meaningful way, like, that's in context to what he's doing.
Our kid Reese emotes amazingly with his face. You should redo this and cast him as Lumpy. Could you imagine those big blue eyes?
Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, let's redo this. I will send you pictures of Reese. He can be the new Lumpy.
He has emoted with his eyes and his eyebrows since the day he was born. Like, literally, they put him in my arms. I looked at him, and he, like, emoted with his eyebrow at me.
He gave the people's eyebrow. And
he's only 5.
And then he said, give me a sandwich. That was his first words.
And you don't even need to pay him in candy because he'll go with any stranger.
Any stranger.
Yeah, he's a little too friendly.
Oh my God. Today was rough. I took him shopping. He's like, hi, I did this, and this is the present I got for my cousin. And I did, and I'm like, dude.
That's okay. What I've been getting when I've been taking him shopping is, hi, my name is Reese. Reese Joseph Findley.
Yeah, this is our address. This is when mommy's not home. Or more accurately, when daddy's not home.
This is the best time to kidnap me.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We are on Tatooine. And we're about to go into the cantina. Revisiting the wonderful... So this is, again, a lot of, like, unused footage from Tatooine. Well, up until now, it was a lot of unused footage from Tatooine. Figure and Dan and the Modal Nodes rocking out. These are... I feel like those were all the guys who were, like, background masks and stuff for, like, the thing. Because a lot of these characters were in... nothing but really tight shots. It's like they were allowed to use these things for a minute, so they just went into the warehouse. They're like, get a really tight shot. And then the next thing is that was just James Woods.
That was Nosferatu.
Yeah. I thought that was just what James Woods looks like now that he's like hyper conservative.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We don't serve your kind here. Droids? No. Colored people. Uh-oh. There she is. She's a waitress at the cantina is how they sorted this shit out. We just missed her. She wasn't on shift in episode 4.
Oh, and she's got an admirer.
Oh, yeah, he's way into her. I'm sorry, but, like... he kind of looks like a mixture of a Conehead and a Vulcan.
Yep.
She's next level hot. Oh, so much attitude.
She's really channeling Dorothy Spornak right now.
Well, that hadn't even come out yet when this came out, so I think
that's where she got Dorothy Spornak from.
Well, I think she's channeling Maude, which is also just Dorothy Spornak. Like, it's pretty much all she's ever done. One thing I love that she did, though, was in the Pamela Anderson roast. Wonderful. He just drank from the top of it. Oh, guys, if you're listening to the podcast, I highly recommend that you move over to the YouTube version of this, because my wife is, I'm not entirely sure I'm going to even put myself on this one. I think I'm just going to completely just split it and then just put Carrie's face on. I think that's going to be enough.
Oh.
Every now and again, I'll just pop in. Hello. Krellman. He's been what? This is his third or fourth character now in this. What?
Sure. I've been. Oh my god! How many fingers does he
Six.
have?
Just 6? That's not that abnormal. I knew a kid with 6 fingers who lived here in this building. He had the 6th finger. It was like a little nubby thing that kind of came out this side, and then I remember he got it cut off while we were here, and then he had like a little nubbin there, and it was fun. Because it didn't do anything. It just hung there.
Our dog Leia has extra toes.
That's true. So we're going to cut off her feet soon.
She's right back there.
And she's not interested coming up and being on the show. La 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 la.
I can get her on the show.
Come on, pups.
Come here, Leia.
There we go. Carrie's scooping her up. There we go. Puppy.
This is Leia. This is Princess Leia. She's only 4.5 pounds. She sits on my shoulder like a parrot.
Yeah. I don't even know if that half pound is accurate. I remember we went to get her spayed. We had to wait till she was 4 pounds, and it was like way too long. Yep. And even then, I don't think I almost feel like they put their finger on the scale a little bit just to
make it work.
Get us up to 4.
Now she's just pouring shit into his head.
Yeah, that's where he drinks from. That's convenient as shit, though, isn't it? Because, like, especially with today's water bottle, you could just plant it and then just leave it there. So, well, let it glug glug all the way down.
Do you have anything to say? Here, look, right here. Is there anything to say right here? No, right here.
You're really stupid. You're a really stupid dog, aren't you? That's all right. She's been on the podcast before, but
all right.
I thought she'd have something relevant to say because this is Star Wars. Just toss her aside. Arr!
I am much more gentle with her than you are. That's why she's my dog.
I don't care about the dog at all.
All the animals are mine.
I'm not rough with the dog, but I want to be rough with the dog constantly. Ooh. So that
looks like a cartoon too. Is that a cartoon?
No. It's just shot really weird. It almost looks kind of like claymation.
It looked like a cartoon. I'm not entirely convinced that was a recording.
You're not entirely convinced.
Human.
You're not entirely convinced any of this isn't a cartoon.
That's true.
No.
See, this can really be related to times of COVID.
Yeah.
Who knows how long we're going to be in lockdown? Maybe forever.
And the only ones who are allowed to travel around are stormtroopers because they're wearing masks.
Right? Star Wars? What's the word I'm looking for? Crap.
Is?
No. Star Wars predicted COVID. Dun, dun, dun.
And episode 3 predicted Trump. Don't text while you're on their friggin' podcast. You have no willpower. Stick it up your butthole like a good wife.
Sorry, I got a message from somebody.
Who was it? What's his name?
It was from Melanie regarding Charlie.
None of those words mean anything to me. No, you guys. These guys. It must be hard enough, like, for somebody to get all the drunks out at closing time.
I'm trying to remember that character's name because it's in Reese's color book. Is it Rebo?
Close. Max Rebo is a character, but not in this. That's Greedo. But that's not Greedo because Greedo's dead. It's just another one of his kind. His kind, they are Rhodians.
I know, but that one's in Reese's book and it's blue.
No, that specific one isn't in Reese's book. That species is in Reese's book.
Okay, and what is it?
It's a Rhodian. The one you're thinking of, though, the one that would be in his book, his name is Greedo.
Oh.
Wow.
I finished my whiskey.
It's easier to explain shit to Todd.
Shut up. That looked like apple rings on the middle of the table.
Yeah. Oh. This is no good. Because they all have guns, too. This is a rough bar.
This is Texas.
Yes. Yeah, they're doing a super spreader thing. Ooh, I like the slow version. Oh, yeah.
That guy's head looked like a butt.
Yeah, all their heads
That guy's head looks like a penis.
Nice.
They should get together.
I'll tell you what Carrie's into.
She's singing?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I meant to say earlier, but you jumped in when she was in the Pamela Anderson roast. She was reading from Pamela Anderson's book, which is a fiction book, and then she was where the one character explains to the other one about butt sex. I feel like she has to sing this song all the time to get people. Is it her bad voice that's sending people out, or is it just like that song, like "You Don't Have to Go Home"? Like, it's called Closing Time. So yeah,
Closing Time.
Okay. I love their instruments. I wish I knew how to play that. Get that for Abby. That's just a straight up rat.
I was gonna say that's a giant rat.
Yeah. Well, they did that too because like there's that big ant that's in it too. Oh, good snoogles. I wonder if they've got like a little hole in their like kind of the back of their butt head there. If you like,
Okay, so seriously,
gently.
what the fuck does it have anything of this have to do with Life Day and this movie?
They're celebrating life.
There is no like comprehensible storyline here.
The Empire with the Wookiees, and then they're like, "Well, quick, go look at this thing."
No storyline.
There's a
my
feed.
God.
Oh, you got to dance with that one. I feel like this was against her will. Like that guy's like, "Come dance with me," and she's like, So a very famous song from Star Wars is now turned into this. Rhodians stink. That's a major part of their
anatomy.
Yeah, well, just of their
and
lore.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, Michael Myers, if he was like a dog person from Twilight Zone. Not enough of them have left. Okay, seriously, this is her. This is her like Matthew Broderick go home at the end of the credits from Ferris Bueller. Get out. I kind of just want a long scene of Figure and Dan and the modal nodes breaking down their gear and like loading it into a van.
I did not pour enough whiskey for this show.
This should have been the first. Oh my God. I should have bought you edibles.
Oh my God.
That is not a thing that Carrie and I do, but no. Oh Lordy, would it be a thing to do for this?
I've smoked pot once.
And she asked my permission. What a lovely wife.
I did call him and ask permission.
It was the cutest thing in the world. No, you texted me.
Did I text you?
You texted me.
I don't remember much from that weekend.
I know. She literally was like, "Would you have a problem if I did that?" And I'm like, "That's adorable."
To be fair, I was also away with his mother and his sister and his aunt.
Yeah, it was mostly my family. That's my favorite thing. I send you off with my family so I can have the house to myself.
Oh, he's sad.
I wanted to stay and drink.
What bartender or waitress do you know is sad to see their people leave? at the end of the night.
Well, because there was the thing about like martial law and stuff like that. So
No, I know, but
so I think the idea that, you know, the business, is she the owner though, or is she just work here? She just work in the close shift. I don't usually do this, but I need to see how much time is left in this. All right, so we've got about 17 minutes. Although some of that.
1978.
There we go.
Oh my God.
What else could like possibly happen?
Again, I still don't understand what the point of this movie is.
Oh, it's literally to make you full of joy.
This makes me want to ask my cousin James if he's ever seen it. Because growing up,
yeah,
my cousins Kim and James
Yeah.
watched all the movies. They
Yeah.
knew all the movies. They had all the toys and all that kind of stuff. And
so many of the toys.
I can remember we would go to their house to watch the movies. They had Star Wars. They had Willow and Labyrinth and all of those movies. And we watched. That's where I watched them all for the first time. And
Willow coming back to Disney Plus pretty soon. Well, the new Willow.
At the time, I never really appreciated the movies, so I'd be willing to watch Willow again because I gave Star Wars a second chance, and I thoroughly enjoy it now.
And we watched Lord of the Rings.
And we did watch Lord of the Rings, and I thoroughly enjoyed that as well.
Yeah. I've turned her into a nerd with a sexy butt.
It makes me want to ask my cousin James now if he's ever watched this, and if he hasn't, I really need him to.
Uh-oh. He's going to execute Order 66 on Lumpy's head.
Well, we just went through Order 66. That was when they were trying to kill all the Jedi, right?
Yes, and succeeded for the
But
most
he's
part.
Not a Jedi. They can't kill him.
You don't know that.
He's not a
Wookiees
Jedi.
can be Jedi.
Look at that face. He is not a Jedi.
Yeah. he's not a Jedi. He's sort of Downsy.
Don't say that.
Well, that's what you were saying. That's what you were implying. I do like those
was
stairs.
not.
You were absolutely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Chewbacca made it home?
Just in time. Uh-oh. What's he going to do? Oh, Han's in the house. Shh. I've got to surprise him. Boom. No sound editing in this too, eh? Oh, we got a Wilhelm though. So they just murdered. Yeah, we're gonna have to murder all of them, and you're gonna have to move.
I like that Han is the one to pick up the kid and console him, and not his father.
Again, shitty dad. Shitty dad.
I've lost so much respect for Chewie in this.
I know. He's the only one. He's the one who has to set foot on set. Yes. Yay. No, but the thing about the whole Wookiee thing, he has like a life debt to him. He has to go with him. It's part of their culture. Han tries to get him home in time for Life Day though. You got to get him down for the holidays. Then him and his wife can just pound out like one real quick one before he got.
Be careful. There's a lot of troopers around here. Really?
Yes.
So seriously, he doesn't come hug his family or anything? He doesn't...
That's not what they do. They have a different culture than us. Okay? That'd be the best if they're like, where is Chewie? And he's got the thing on and he's just going at himself to the Diane Carroll. We're good? All right. We're out of here.
He hugs Han, but he doesn't hug his family.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time, just the two of them, so I think that it's all right that they're hugging.
Did he just throw that down there?
Yeah, well, it was the stormtrooper's gun. They didn't want that just laying around like, hey, where's the stormtrooper that comes with this gun? Oh, his bowcaster. I legitimately think they should make another one of this. In the same, only more tongue-in-cheek, like, reference and stuff like that. Like, I want it to feel like this, but just be updated and have better things going on.
So not cartoons?
Well, maybe a cartoon. Hey, what the hell? Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, he's going down. Oh. Yeah, let's watch them. Let's see what happens. There it is. Well, I think he was checking her to make sure it was really her. Either that or he was smelling her to see if she could smell any other dude, if he could smell any other dudes on her. It's fine. Calm down. I'm going to open this door. Ooh, a handheld camera shot for this special. Oh. It would have been the best if that's the way they wrote him out of this, is he just put a friggin' blaster through his belly. Uh-oh. Huzzah.
Yeah, because they threw him off the balcony.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing is that broken balcony. It's got a max headroom feel to it. I think they're playing it back like in a different frame rate or something like that to break it up a bit. Uh-oh. Get it on. I don't think he's going to get on that comic. Wow. Oh, he's got all the tech. Yes. Sure is. Uh-oh. There we go. Boom, he covered for him. But then when they find him dead...
Yeah, off the balcony underneath the house that he apparently robbed and left.
Yeah, with none of the stuff that he had supposedly robbed them.
He did not think this through.
Yeah, he's a very short-term liar. He's like, yeah, he just went into that room. They look him. He's not in that room. I've got nothing else.
I don't know what to tell you.
It would have been great if just every now and again he was just what was the name of the other dude in The Honeymooners? Oh. I keep wanting to say Fred because his character was the original Barney.
I don't know.
Son of a bitch. I just want to say, hey there, Fred, old buddy, old pal. Don't look it up. It doesn't. It's not important. I need to look it up
when you ask me things like that.
It's Ralph. Hey there, Ralphie boy. Hey, I'd love him. Hey there, Chewie. How you doing? Huh? Oh, he's got his life day orb. Everybody get your life day orbs, everybody. I'm going to hold my ball down here.
Sorry, I'm not glowing. Hold on.
Oh, that's quite wonderful, baby. They're all also holding Samsungs. Your fingers are almost as red as your cheeks.
My face is hot.
Raise it up.
Oh, sorry, I'm out of camera.
There we go. Again, this is a very visual episode. Make sure you're watching it.
Why is everything all smoky? Is it because they're coming down off the drugs?
Sort of. Oh, Leia
wanted back.
Yeah. Now they're all wearing snuggies.
Wearing robes.
Yeah. They got the old snuggies on. There you go, puppy kisses. Oh, everybody goes into the light during.
That I can understand why George Lucas bought every copy of this thing.
Yeah. But the best part is he didn't think about the people who recorded it and then found that copy on beta, 30 years later in a friggin' basement and then played it off their VHS, recorded it onto the computer. Huzzah. So that transported them into their weird Scientology dome.
Oh, they're Scientologists?
Yes.
Aww.
Xenu.
I have so much less respect for Chewie now. I can't wear his shirt anymore. He's no longer my co-pilot.
Chewie is your co-pilot. He's a great co-pilot. Don't be silly.
Not if he's a Scientologist.
Yes. Hey, Tom Cruise is really flying the plane in some of the new Top Gun.
Don't like him.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to like him. He's a good pilot.
I don't wear Tom Cruise as my co-pilot. On my
You
boobs?
should. No, you should do one of his characters, though, and not Maverick. It should be like Raymond.
No, I don't want to be Maverick's co-pilot. They die.
Rain Man. Yeah, that's true, too. Rain Man is my co-pilot. Oh, this is depressing.
This is a time when I wish I could do an impression like you can of Rain Man.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely Chewie. We all made it in time because we all have one of those fucked up weird orbs. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's so... The hate. She thinks this is real. She's making it all about her stupid... Like, I don't even think that Luke is in this shot.
No, he's CG'd in. He was off on his own little...
He was the first... He's superimposed.
Yep.
The Tree of Life. She knows all about all this stuff, which is good. Yeah, you're getting some Carrie Fisher singing. Does she come every year to do this song? Or is somebody else just going... So good.
She's so stonedy, she can't even keep her eyes open.
I know. The uninterested faces of people, like, they're like, oh, really? This is what we're doing, right? So what is your life day wish?
To never have to watch this again.
Oh, okay. Mine was that you would want to watch it every year. Naked. Oh, it's so good.
God.
Well, I feel bad because, again, Chewie has left his family to go stand up with the humans, the only humans that are there, and droids. And he's like, I'm going to take off from you guys and go give a snuggle on this busty young lady. I want you to regrow your hair so you can put your hair in those buns.
No.
Yeah.
I rock the shaved look and I like it.
I know, I shaved it.
You did shave it for me.
Well, you did it today.
You're a good husband.
That's what they say.
That's not what they say. That's what I say.
No, my multiple wives have all said I am a good husband. I have 6 families. Latter-day Saints, baby. Oh. This is so good. We're into the credits now, I think. Well, or whatever you would call this. So again, this is his memories. It's been a great year. All the danger we were in, meeting a Jedi, playing chess and getting beaten by a droid. I'm pretty happy about that move. That time when they forgot to put color on the lightsaber. Imagine if Alec Guinness was forced to be in this too. Alec Guinness would have had a meltdown.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah, the copy of this that's on YouTube right now is really suffering in its audio. It's all but gone. So that's why he's probably got a huge crush on her. I would be mad at her though. She never gave him a medal here. He did just as much as those 2 assholes. That's actually his last thought. Is like, she didn't give me a medal. He starts throttling her, and that's the end of this movie. Was that almost like a teaser? Like this was somebody's introduction to Star Wars? You're like, man, I wonder what that Star Wars movie was really all about. And then they showed that little sizzle reel at the end, and you're like, whoa, if it's half as good as this, I've got to check it out. Lumpy, Daddy, can I play with those balls again? Stop playing with my balls. He's always awkwardly staring at everything. It's like he's definitely been caught masturbating at one point. He's like, hey guys, everything cool? Are we all good?
Okay, is this thing ever ending?
No, they have to have their life day prayer.
We don't have to
bow your
watch
heads.
them eat the meal, okay?
No, he's going to eat the whole meal.
It can be insinuated that they ate.
Yes. But then, and then they could show them do the dishes. And then they could show them, like, telling Lumpy that he's got to take a shower before bed.
And then he takes forever in the shower.
Yeah. Lumpy was played by Patty Maloney, the ultimate name. It's the Mum Brothers. So here's all the people who were, like, part of it. I can't even read it fast enough because it went by too fast. All right, guys. That was it. How much did you like it?
I'll thank you to never make me watch that again.
I'm going to make it. I'm going to break everything in here and make it so one day the only thing you can watch. You can't watch DVR. You can't watch
do
the
that,
thing.
and I will be so pissed because he can do shit like that. Nothing works for me in this house.
Did you notice that? Bob Mackey designed he's like a major designer, and he did all the freaking designs for this. Oh. What the hell? I'm sorry. It was a voiceover thing for like what was coming on next on the channel, and that was fantastic. Flying High. You don't miss it.
We just watched Flying High.
Oh, it's so good. All right, we're not going to stay through the whole credits of this one, although by the time I'm finished talking, it'll probably be over anyways. But make sure to visit us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. On Twitter, I am at JK Finley. Visit us at Miscast Podcast. Our twitch.tv/miscastcommentary. It's starting over again. We're going to stop that nonsense. You can watch Incredible Hulk and Wonder Woman next week, guys. twitch.tv/miscastcommentary. Catch us there. We do some live streams there and some fun stuff. Catch us on our Discord now. We have a Discord. You can find that. Go to our website, go anywhere, and you can find the link to join that. We're trying to build a little community there where we can have chats, and hopefully we'll play. What I'll do is I'll have a playlist of back episodes going through it the whole time, and you can discuss some old favorites or some of the movies that we're doing now. So go check that out. Instagram at miscastcommentary. All the good things. You know how to find us. Google us. Go to our website, and you'll find links to everything. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, rating, and reviewing. It helps us get seen wherever you happen to ingest us. Is that a gross way of putting it?
Yeah, a little.
All right, we'll deal with it. Okay, guys, until next week, thank you again so much. Merry Christmas. We start the new year.
We do. Yep.
In 1 week, it is the new year. Holy crap.
2021 is going to be just as much as the shit show was.
I hope that, I think it's going to start rough, but I think we're going to get hopeful. Like, it's not going to be like, we're not like out of the fire yet, but like we see the light, like we see our way out, and we're
the light in our way out is a year from now.
I don't care though. As long as I know that it's coming, I can get through another year.
That's true.
So that's the hope.
In all honesty, our year hasn't been that bad.
No, there's a lot, like, bad has happened around us.
But we've actually had a fairly good year with each other. We've gotten to spend a lot of time together, a lot of time with our kids.
Yeah, we smushed
a lot
butts.
of extra time with our kids and stuff.
Okay, not with the kids, though.
We've got to appreciate a bit more this year, I think.
I don't know.
And you got to upgrade the house.
Yeah, we got, like, a projector and all sorts of good stuff. Spent a lot of money buying our t-shirts, please. All right, guys.
All right, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year to everybody listening.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Later.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.